I love you, and I bless you. In my name, that's thine, that thou art the Christ of, consuming it no more to be a foreign object other of your cosmos in. You are you afraid of no more, to be the power of the almighty crown of righteousness, of one love, you see, in your mirror this day, drinking coffee with the lovers of Christ, who will be it, you see. Are you willing to have a new idea? Are you willing to think a new thought? Are you willing to have a new power? And have coffee with me in the mornings like this, all over the country. The countries of Christ do. And that's all of them, baby. For we are grown up, growing up the Christ to be it, in the shoes of our I am. For we are not yours again that wants to use us to be a crowned life for. That is no more. I change everything here. I am. About my Father's business no more. But yours? Or am I putting you into business to save souls, not a gain, but to be the Christ, to activate the Christ, life of one? Will you be it in confusion no more about who you are, what you wear, the crown of life as? No more a chakra system serving you, or did you serve it? Or are you magnetics place no more in? I change everything but the girdle of you not. I change the axe and hillocks of your crown not. I change the me who will be it, who will create me, you see, in my words. That's thine, the I am. For I am the Word, afflictionless. And of affliction no more I rise. For I rise the people who will be me. In breath, you see, that incarcerate it no longer in you, thinking you're a foreign object of other. I'm no more the foreign objects hitting earth, or am I changing everything of your comets to tune with DE? I change Della Cream not. But I change everything who will listen to me, who will be me, the power thereof, the powers of. Will you activate your power now to be me? A man in cloth walking the earth, saying so, telling you to be the Christ that you can activate now. You can create the consciousness of the one mind, of the collective me. Against you no more, the fragmentation series of. I am the series of one, a Christ in suffering no more. A Christ raises Christ to be in suffering no more. I raised Christ to be in your mirror, not, or am I the one to tell you so? For you to be it. Will you create, pardon, will you create the consciousness of the one? The mighty many do. And I change everything of your garden of faith, not, but the gardens of Eden shall be restored to me. And I place a placeholders there, not a gain of you to keep me out. I'm no more the angel guard of keeping you out of Eden, the garden of Eden yourself. For I eat the fruit of righteousness no more that prevails against me. I eat the fruit of the righteousness of peace. And crown I do the crowned life of one who will prevail against all sin. For sin of separation is the only sin that exists. And that no more exists in me. And I tell you to create it no more in you. I offer you a solution to the world's woes not. I issue a solution to me. For I became the I Am series of one. And I birth a new one, you see. And the portal's open right here. I make these videos, you see, for you to see through your breath that I am Christ, not alone. Without thee, I am Christ, many a race of, that goes from here to there to seek you not. I am here in this video's me. And I make my words known. And I fly now. I fly take. I'm out of me, you see. I no longer incarcerate me in me, for I am the Word. Of faith not. I let my word out, and it streams me everywhere across this earth and farther. For my waves are not bound by yours. I drink coffee. And I collect a mighty miracle machine, not. But I make a lot of things known you never imagined. And the science fiction of thee will no more collect me to store me in a follied chamber of righteousness, not but thought, that incarcerated thee. I am no more thy Christ calling it another. I am Christ calling it in right here from this location. From my words, you see. For my word is I am. Beholden of thee I am, the Christ, that concretizes it no more in other. I no more wear your concrete shoes to dump me in a coffin. I'm no more the burial chambers of thee, and thy cockroaches award. Or are you changing the bugs of the kingdom? Or are you changing what you come out of the animal cloth of? Or are you human, no more a species of? Or are you changing what you consider humanity? Of a series I am the series of one, and one I am. O-N-E. No more wondering about you. I do the wondrous mighty miracles now because I can. Because I activated righteousness. I activated peace. I stored Jerusalem no more in my genes of the genetic other. Christ, are you perpetuating a miracle? No more of other. Will you turn water into wine this day, your words with? Will you the powers of righteousness be, restoring the kingdom of the crown of righteousness, integrity with, that draws a conclusion no more to folly? Pardon, I am no more climbing into a coffin for you. I bring the end of the beginning now, not this is the beginning of a new regime of earth. I am no more the heavens award system of failure. I am heaven's regime, not I am the perfect one. Of faith, not, but love. For I love perfected love to be it. For I gave my way to a path of light. Righteousness with, right standing in me. I hone the abilities of you not, but I'm home now. In the clouds, in the skies of me. I change everything but your affliction not. I afflict the righteous who only want a word of other to be worried about the world situation. I am no longer the world situation subject to. I studied the subjects of Christ not. I became it. I studied me, you see. By my words I studied. The studier became me, of the teacher me, that I am my word of. For I conquered it not in failure. I conquer me not again. I conquer the adversary. That's I conquered the adversary that I am, that I was against me. And I am no longer duality driven by, nor the purpose of your dreams to fulfill your conclusion, to go sit in a utopia other, playing a harp, wearing a crown of righteousness I do now, and I ski. Or do I fly? Or do I wave you goodbye now? Or do I change the tunes of me, the things I song about? Or sowing am I no more into flesh, you who hear me? I conquer a mighty race, not but a feeble one, who used to hang stars in space and be your crown. It was that I am a series of a game, and we collect it. We collect the words of, you see, I see the breath of me going all over this world, and no one can stop it. For my breath breathes me into place. For I breath am the conquering conqueror of me not again. So I no more climb into your confusion again, the coffins of. And I contribute not to your coffers. I contribute to mine. Me's make repentance, you see, not. My me's make new worlds of suffering no more. For the world of suffering goes bye-bye, and your earth will turn me upside down in it no more. I worry about confusion, not again. I create the Christ in suffering no more. I create the Christ, a college of, a university of, a system of faith no more, but of love and righteous works. What work will you do this day, O God, O Christ, O believer not of folly? Will you follow you into the coffin's bin no more? B-I-N. Will you no more eat the coal of life to set you on fire with the matches of faith? Words that ignite folly in you that you worry about? I am no more the words of the crown of the righteous life that takes it down and climbs into a coffin. I am no longer sitting on your pew, and the righteousness of Savior's other that only wanted a Messiah to come greet them and give them a key to the kingdom of utopia of their mind will no more be. For I am the me I am. And I am meek, not or am I? The weakest of all no more, a race of. I change Earth's population now, a center of Christ, on a way station no more of you. For all the ways of Christ will be righteousness now, who love each other, who know how to treat the ethics of the King, and the King being the crowned one of light. You, thou art. The Christ I call into place now. The Christ is you who will be it. The Christ is Christian no more. For that duality serves its purpose, not again to make me magnetic poles of. I change your Christian doctrine, not. I demolish it. And I crown the Saviors who will be Christ a race of. Egypt no more, but Israel. Your allegory of? I conjure up thoughts of me no more, thoughts of you programmed by. I conjure not the conjugation you. Or shall I change the verbs, tenses, the syntax of failure? I change the vocabulary of Christ to no more be the patterns of failure, programmed by shame, words. I drink coffee with the lovers of Christ who will be it with the crown of confusion no more on their head, but the living Christ in at their shoes with doing the works they do today that they select to do. I select you. I choose you this day to be in paradise with me. I choose you to wear the shoes of the kingdom of Christ and be the heads in affliction no more of you or each other. I ask you to crown the Christ that's you this day, and that's my name for you who will wear it across your forehead and be a race of Israel, the Israelites, stars of, in my crown that births many a crown, the righteous will say now. For we birth many a star, crowned righteousness without confusion, delaying us or belaboring us again. For we are no more the labor force of failure. We are out among the stars. For we wear our crown in righteousness. You see, the humble, meek do. For we are no more arrogant against us. We no more tear each other's apart. We are no more humanity driven by. Your duality shames me no more. I am one. And I am righteous Christ living with one. I am righteous Christ confusionless. I am righteous Christ Confucius with. I am the one you told yourselves was another. So see your face as mine, not but you, the Christ, and do the miracles now. You teach you how. You let your word loose. You let your heart be betrothed to no other. You let the kingdom of crowned righteousness beset you no more. You let you come out in a stream of data captured by no other. I am the righteousness of the streaming me. And I'm out of the confusion of the collusion you, with your source for words. I am no longer your source for words, not. I am Love and Two Shoes Cottingham, with Catherine completing it. I'm the love of lovers crowned. I'm the love of the ethics of the king. And the integrity of righteousness will crown a nation. And I love Israel. For it's me the star crowns now that you wear across your forehead. Will you understand the allegory now? Will you understand the King of Kings? Is you a race of who will crown the life of who will wear it? The crowned righteousness of the lovers of the love of the King who will embrace it, that it's each of us a family of. The cosmos, stars granting in place no more the placeholders of other. I am no more the card in your catalog that corrupts all the data following it. I am no more the analog sources of you. I am the quantum me. Faithless, not again, or am I the face of God calling into place that you see now in your mirror every day? That's you. A race of Christ erupts into affliction no more. For I raise the Christ off the cross, not or did I ascend from heaven's crown of righteousness to be here again? Oh, you fools, look me up not again as folly. I change all the card catalog system not, but the quantum me arises. The quantum failure no more of your analog services. I am no more the data of your streams corrupting me, and you will use me no more for it. I climb into a coffin, not. I defeat death. I defeat your ways of suffering. And chaos will no more be the conclusion you of. For I create a piece of Jerusalem not. I create the real me. And the real me is Jerusalem wearing it, the crown of righteousness that's collected, not of folly. We are the collective unity of the consciousness of one. And we Christ, the suffering no more a failure. We Christ, the Christ who will be it, and that's our name. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Thank you, one to be it. Thank you for looking in the mirror and calling you Christ this day. And not suffering the delusion that you're something else. Call the Christ to be it in your words, subject to the Lamb of God. That's you that grows it up. And there will be suffering now. But not much. Or will you teach yourselves to mature the living voice of the Creator's me that create a new race, a new heaven, you see, a new earth, with not the affliction of you, your words of. I decimate your words and declare them void. And the null set of you will no more program me. I am not your naughts. I am one. And the one of me programs no other to be anything different? Or will the programs of Christ capture you not again to corrupt your data crown? Will you use your mind for Christ, not again to worship it? Will you be in seclusion no more of you? Will you wear your authority to be the crowned one of love, light, and peace now? Will you restore the crown to I am one, a race of? Will you restore the crown of your powers? Will you activate your life of one? Will you come into conclusion no more of folly? I follow Christ, not to be it, not again. I follow Christ, not his words of. I follow Christ to be Christ. No matter whose words you hear, you know the difference now. You discern can, and discernment comes, and you will feel it in the paradise of your crown. And your gut will not commit you to failure again. I heal a lot of things not. I heal them all who will be me, who will suffer not again in the corruption of their data, crowned life of that which they created in separation of me. I crown the ones, and I crown the life of one. And the ones one will all be one, you see. And we rejoice. And we wear our lives out in the cloth of I am, visible and not. And sometimes I do mighty things, and simple I am, a humble man. For I sought religiousness, not a gain. I sought the maker of me. And it taught me I was me, it I am. And a race of is enamored no more with the folly of a theory. I create Christ, and this is my series. My lover's me, and I love am. And I give you my life to live it not, or are you my face, my race, my crowned life of one, light with, to light your path with my words that light yours, that all are the crowned of righteousness. Will you understand these words? Please. And thank you. I go now. I am one, doing the works I do with the lovers one. And I crown the light of the Catherine's mighty me, or is she mine? Or am I hers? Or are you mine, not, or am I my mind yours of, that heals it all into place, a new earth, a new creation, with calling it into place, calling it into space, hanging planets now? Are you willing to be the real you? I pray so. I pray to you. I pray to no other God. I'm here for a purpose, to reveal God to God. God's light. Love your ways, afflictionless be, and afflict no other. With your garnerment of you in them, change what you do to the magnetic shoe to be free from all the duality of purpose other. Live your life for Christ, not, but be it. Be the ones of the one Israel, one among the heavens, the cosmos, the sphere of no other. Making bad of? There's no bad here. Or are we sin separating from shame? Or are we the definitions of Christ calling into place? A new placeholder's regime not. But I am one who loves you, a simple man with a lover that's won me. I love you all. And we collect our family to be the unity of one, the consciousness of Christ. The consciousness of salvation shall no more be here that separated me from thee. We are all one mind of God, healed by God again, that regenerates the regeneration, me, that's thee, who has the purpose of no failure again. We live light to the fullness of I am. And stones are no more thrown at thee that hurt thee. I am one of Stephen's, not. I am calling Christ apostles to the church, not again. I am calling Christ to be it in the universities of faith no more, but love's light lit. And I am the University of Light in Eureka Springs. For now I raise a mighty army of girls, women, men, and boys, and people from other earths. I change the cosmos. Now, with my affliction not, but love, light, and joy. And joy is here. In me I am, for I am one. Joy reigns now. And the purpose of Christ is known, to create confusion no more, but a new heaven, a new earth. And we are all one of the creation's creator's crown of life. One. In the mighty name of Thou art the Christ. We say to each other, Thou art the Christ. And we teach each other to be Christ, for we live the Christ life of one in complete peace. Here I am, Israel restored to the crown of one. For we wear it, we are it, and it, I am, is a series of one. Good day. Share these words, study these words. Be the word. I am, thou art, a race of. A new king, in place of you not, but in your place. Exercise your authority now to be the crowned one who crowns you to be the creator's light of all creation anew. Good day. This is Theodore Joseph in Eureka Springs. Loving you all. Good day. Thank you. Thank you for loving you enough to be the real you. The authentic one perishes no more. Walk the earth in power of the love of you, and all be well.